Aveline, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So we are starting a new theme week this week. Also, is this the first video that's going up in 2023? I think so. I'm completely lost, but anyway, if it is, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a lovely evening and just had a good time, stayed safe. I don't know, I hope 2023 is going well for you so far, the couple of days it's been. But we're starting a new theme week this week, so this is one that's been asked for quite a lot actually, and it's the Zodiac signs. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the first 4. So far I've recorded 2 builds. I'm going away today, actually. Is it Tuesday today? I think it is. So this is pre-recorded, the voiceover is pre-recorded, and I have the Taurus build recorded as well, which is going up on Thursday. And then hopefully I'll be able to record the last 2 before the weekend, because I'm home again on Friday. So that is the plan. Otherwise I'll release the last one on Monday or something, but it's just because I've been away. So I thought it would be fitting as well to start out with Aries on a Tuesday, because their official day is Tuesday, which is pretty cool. I can't do Taurus on their day because that is Friday, I think, but it's going up on Thursday. So what we're gonna do is I am going to be building tiny houses that are inspired by the different zodiac signs. So I want to bring in some of their traits or associated traits. I want to bring in their color as well, and their qualities or interests and so on. And we're just going to talk a little bit about the different zodiac signs as well throughout the videos. Just a quick disclaimer, I am in no way any kind of expert on this, like not even a little bit. I don't follow it myself. I'm an Aquarius, by the way, so, well, no, it's not my time yet, is it? It's not my time until like the 20th or something this month. But at least I know it's this month because it's my birthday month. So, but I don't really, I don't remember when. I think it's the 20th or the 21st, but that's all I know. I'm an Aquarius and I'm a Libra. So what does that say? Sun in Aquarius, moon in Libra, and then rising in Libra or something. If you know anything about astrology, let me know what that tells you about me. But be nice. Like, please don't say anything mean. In the meantime, I will tell you guys about both this house, which is obviously a bit on the bigger side, but so I went on Pinterest to find what's it called? Inspiration for the different houses, and I was struggling a little bit with the Aries house actually. I had a clear idea of what I wanted to do with the Taurus one, but I was struggling a little bit with the Aries house because I wanted to build something a little bit more contemporary, and that is because Aries are leadership roles. So they have like, it says that they like leadership or taking on leadership roles, right? They don't like delays, work that does not use their talents, and they don't like inactivity. So I kind of imagined Aries to have some kind of leader role when it came to their job, and therefore also had a pretty solid pay, if you get what I mean. And so I wanted them to have a bit of a luxurious kind of home as well, and so I instantly thought of contemporary houses. The thing about the exterior is that I wanted to do a little bit of like a touch of red because the color that is associated with Aries is red. I get it because they're also a very passionate sign, and also a little bit impulsive at times, so I fully get the red. But the thing about all of the contemporary houses that I was looking at was that I felt like the color red did not fit with any of them. And that might also be on me just because I don't really like the color red. Please, Aries out there, don't hate on me, okay? It's just personal preference. So I instantly, when I saw this house, so this was actually, I think it was the back of the house that was a lot bigger, but I thought it looked so cool. And I was like, this little box underneath the house, like underneath the second floor, you can see it from the front. I was like, if I use like a red brick, I can't even remember what the color was for that little bit of the house originally, but I was like, if I use like a red brick of some kind, we can add like a subtle touch of red to the exterior. So that's what I wanted to do. but the house itself was a bit of a struggle getting the shape right and everything and still keeping it a tiny house. So it's probably going to be the largest one of the ones that we're building, hopefully. It's at least bigger than the Taurus home, I can say that for sure, but also just in general, this is a very large, tiny house. But I thought the shape of the house was just so cool, so I really wanted to go with it. So as for the interior, just trying to make everything look a little bit luxurious for the same reason as I'm going, or the same reason as the one that the leadership role thing. I don't know how to phrase that sentence anyway. So also for the backyard, before I forget to say it, they are sporty people as well. They like specifically individual sports. So I thought it was very important for them to have a swimming pool, but also I used, what's it called? The hoop? The basketball hoop? Is that what it's called? Did I get it right? I hope I got it right. So I just thought it would be cool for them to have that out there as well. Also because I thought maybe I could fit in some gym equipment here, but honestly, it's a tiny house. Well, it's a very large, tiny house, but it's too small still for there to be room for gym equipment. And I didn't want to put gym equipment just sitting outside because it doesn't seem very realistic to me. It's like, I don't know, I feel like it could kind of break for some reason, get very rusty, if you get what I mean, from rain and such. So I went with the basketball hoop and also a pool as well, so they could so there could be like a touch of sportiness to the house as well. But as for their other traits, I am reading this off of the page that is called zodiacsign.com because I cannot memorize all of this, just so you know. But their element is fire. You know, the different zodiac signs have like the different elements. Like Aquarius is not a water sign, it's an air sign. That makes no sense, but it is. But anyway, so I can't remember what fire means, except it's something emotional, but not in the way that water signs are. I can't remember. I feel like my voice is sounding weird today. Let's just choose to ignore it. But it does say a life without love isn't worth living, and in order to make them happier, all fiery people have to respect their emotional side and acknowledge their emotional needs. So it does have something to do with that, but it also means it's got something to do with masculine energy as well. And yes, overall, from what I've gathered, fire signs are very powerful signs. So as for their color, like I mentioned earlier, it is red. We're using touches of that throughout the build, not overdoing it because I am biased and I don't like red. And then their quality is cardinal, which I don't know what means. Their day is Tuesday, their ruler is Mars, and their greatest compatibility? Anyway, is Libra and Leo. So there you go, the more you know. Lucky numbers 1, 8, and 17, and the sign is technically the first one out of the zodiac signs. It's from the 21st of March until the 19th of April. So if you're born in that window, you are an Aries. Their strengths are that they are courageous, determined, confident, enthusiastic, optimistic, honest, and passionate. And their weaknesses are that they are impatient, moody, short-tempered, impulsive, and aggressive. Hopefully not too much though. They like comfortable clothes. Who doesn't though? Like me too. Anyway, they like taking on leadership roles, physical challenges, and individual sports, and they dislike inactivity, delays, and work that does not use their talents. So let me know if that suits you, if you are an Aries, or if it suits anyone that you know. My father is an Aries, and he's like the least aggressive person that I've ever met. Like, I can't remember not even once that my father has raised his voice. Like, not even a little bit. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that. He's also not moody. He's just in general a very happy kind of guy. Short-tempered, no. Impulsive, I don't think so. But yeah. I mean, how are you both moody and optimistic? Or maybe it's like you're just hopeful, optimistic, and moody is more like I'm just sad all the time. Like I don't get that anyway. But yeah, it doesn't really fit with my dad. Courageous, he's gotten rid of a lot of spiders for me. I'm not gonna lie. So that's a thing. And confident, I don't think anything's wrong with my dad's confidence. I wouldn't know, he doesn't really talk about it. Maybe I should ask him. But or maybe it's just okay. Comfortable clothes definitely fit him. Oh, you're gonna love this. Okay, so my dad, he's a little bit, he used to be a teacher, a PE teacher at the high school that or college, I think it's called, the college that I went to. It's like you go there from you're 16 to 19 or something, so I don't know what the equivalent of that is in other countries, but there you have it. And I didn't have him as a teacher, he was a PE teacher, because I don't think you're allowed that outside of, what's it called? Elementary school. So that's from like 5/6 until you're 16. But yeah, he was a teacher at the same school. He had students that were a little bit older than me. And he was just, in general, a very, I say was, but that's because he's retired now. Just, okay, don't worry. But he was, in general, a very well-liked teacher. Everyone kind of knew him. He's a funny guy. He likes to joke around. You know, those sort of teachers, but, like, takes their job seriously at the same time. But he would always, at school, walk to my, like, oh no, like, no. He would always wear this red jogging suit or whatever that's like track pants with a matching hoodie, and it was like 10 years old or something, like worn out, completely loose, you know, just like old, and he would wear it all the time. And I'm like, whenever I saw him, I was like, oh no, Dad, no. And you know what I did? Okay. So everyone knew, like, everyone who knew that he was my dad, and also everyone who had him as a teacher, and even other people that just saw him walking around the school in the suit. He wouldn't wear it every day, but he wore it quite often. Let's just say it like it is. So his hygiene is okay, just want to say. If he's watching this video, this is so awkward. Dad, please stop. Okay, I'll talk to you next week. Okay, bye. But anyway, we had this tradition at my school where once a year, just on one day, everyone would turn up in like ugly clothes or dress like something ugly, or just, you know, we call it Ugly Day. So that's the word that I'm gonna use. But I had the audacity to walk up to my dad and ask, so, for Ugly Day, can I borrow your red jogging suit or tracksuit or whatever it's called? And he was like, no. But I did borrow some of his other older sports wear. It was very comfortable. So, but there you have it. My dad and his red tracksuit, that's definitely both comfortable and also red, so maybe he is a proper Aries after all. But yeah, that's basically all I have to, because I don't know anybody else who's an Aries as far as I can remember. Do I? I don't think so, no. One of my very good friends is, her birthday is at or like right after the 19th of April. So she's a Taurus. So maybe I'll tell you guys a little bit about her in the Taurus video, but it almost sounded like it's a tourist video. Don't make those over here. Not, well, tourism and Sims, I suppose. We've done a little bit of that, like vacation homes and stuff. I don't know, maybe I am a tourism channel after all. But anyway, so yeah, but if any of it fits you, let me know. I hope you guys like the house as well. I haven't really talked a lot about it, but hopefully you kept track of what was going on. I know it looks a little bit plain right now here at the backyard, but I end up doing some landscaping at the end. It just took me a while to get to it. The way that I approached this build was so off, like so off from what I usually do, my routine and everything. So, but yeah, I also know that some of you probably saw the thumbnail and saw the big house and was like, that is not a tiny house. But look how narrow, or it's wide, but like, it's not a very long house. You know what I mean? It's a very short house. It doesn't make any sense, but I don't know how else to phrase it. So it's very narrow, short. Yeah, but yeah, next house is definitely gonna be smaller. I'll make sure to make the future houses. Which ones are we? I think the weekend ones should be Cancer and Gemini, so those will be fun to talk about as well. My brother is a Cancer, actually, so maybe I'll get to tell you guys some stories about him. I'm not sure that's gonna happen, but we'll see. But yeah, that's the plan at least, so we'll see how it goes. But we are sort of getting to the end of this video, so I'm gonna be wrapping up this voiceover about-ish now. If you guys like this house, You can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, the toy files can be found over on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box down below, where you can also find a link to my booktube channel. So if you like to read and you like to watch videos about books or people talking about books and all that stuff, go check it out. Feel free to. But that's all I got for you guys today, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.